Krishna Krishna Sri Krishna, Krishna Krishna Sri Krishna, Krishna Krishna Sri Krishna. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsha Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. On the occasion of Janmashtami, I offer my obeisances to Lord Krishna, the beloved son of Vasudeva, who killed the great demons Kamsa and Chanur, who is the source of great joy for Mother Devaki, and who is indeed a world teacher and a spiritual master of the universe. Janmashtami festival marks the birth of Lord Krishna, who is also lovingly known as Kanha. Lord Krishna is one of the most powerful incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Let us have a look at the story behind the grand festival Janmashtami. Long time ago, there was a king Ugrasena who had two children, Devaki and Kamsa. Devaki was a pious and good-natured daughter, but on the other hand, Kamsa was very cruel and wicked son. Kamsa imprisoned his own father Ugrasena and became a crown king of Mathura. Everyone in Mathura was very much scared of the wicked king Kamsa. I am Kamsa. Nobody can kill me. Nobody can hurt me. And everyone in Mathura will obey me and me only. I am Kamsa. To extend his kingdom, Kamsa fixed his sister Devaki's marriage to Vasudeva. After completing all the marriage rituals to gain the trust of Vasudeva, Kamsa drove the chariot by his own to escort his sister Devaki to her in-laws' house. On the way, suddenly the clouds rumbled. There was a flash of lightning, and a great voice came from the sky. Oh, wicked King Kamsa, why are you so happy? Why? Do you know that Devaki's eighth child will destroy you, will bring your end one day? By hearing this, Kamsa got really worried and scared too. He caught his sister Devaki, took out his sword and said, Devaki, I will kill you. If Devaki dies, she will not bear any child. Then nobody will come in this earth to kill me. Then who will kill me? Who will kill me? I am Kamsa. Who will kill me? But Vasudev begged and pleaded, Oh Kamsa, please don't kill Devaki. Please don't kill your sister. I am promising you that we will hand over our every child to you. Please don't kill Devaki. Please don't kill her. Kamsa agreed, okay. But he decided to lock them in a deep dark cell. So he imprisoned Devaki and Vasudeva in a dungeon. One by one, 6 children were born to the couple, and one by one, Kamsa killed all the babies. But the 7th child of Devaki, through divine intervention, transferred from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb, Vasudev's first wife, who is later known as Balram. Then it was the 8th day in the month of Shravana. A terrible storm arose in the city. Rain was pouring heavily, and the sky was covered with dark black clouds. And at midnight, the 8th baby of Vasudev and Devaki was born. That time Lord Vishnu appeared before them and said, Devaki and Vasudev, your wish has been fulfilled, and I have taken birth as your child. Vasudev, now take this child away from here at Gokul in your friend Nand's house and change him with Yashoda's baby girl. Saying this, Lord Vishnu disappeared, and strangely that night everyone fell asleep and the girls were in deep slumber. Vasudev's chain broke and the door of the cell also opened. Vasudev took his child in the basket and started walking towards the river Yamuna. But how to walk through the river? The storm was so terrible. It was raining heavily. The Yamuna river also overflowed. But suddenly the magic happened. Sheshnag appeared in sight from the water of Yamuna and covered the father and son like a huge umbrella. And the river also parted and gave way to Vasudeva. Soon they reached Gokul safely in Nand's house. By the time, Yashoda also gave birth to a baby girl. Vasudev placed his baby and took the baby girl with him and went back to the cell again. As soon as he came back, the dungeon's door were also closed. By hearing the sound of the baby, the guards woke up, and the guards immediately reported to their king Kamsha about the baby. Kamsha came, took the baby and took out his sword to kill the baby girl. But the baby girl slipped out of his hand and rose up in the air and turned into goddess Durga and said, O wicked Kamsha, your destroyer was born to Devaki at midnight and is now safe at Gokul. When the time comes, he will come to you and will punish you for all the evils you have committed. By saying so, goddess Durga disappeared. As for Kamsha, he was terrified, and Vasudeva and Devaki rejoiced. Meanwhile, at Gokul, when Yashoda woke up and saw the beautiful blue-skinned baby, she decided to name him Krishna. Krishna means blue like clouds, attracting everyone. Whole Gokul was so happy, and they celebrated the birth of Krishna. And now we celebrate this day, the birth of Lord Krishna, as Janmashtami, one of the grand festival of India. This is the story of Janmashtami. Such a beautiful story, really heart-touching. Indian mythology has many more beautiful stories like this. If you like to listen such beautiful stories, then click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. Happy Janmashtami to all of you.